Yo, happy Sunday. Happy.
Happy Valentine's.
Don't come with that Valentine stuff now.
Happy Sunday.
I think you just say that.
Don't come with that Valentine, that pagan stuff in here.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Well, Doc, you done messed up by putting all this love and affection type songs on, so got people saying Valentine.
It's one thing to love yourself. It's one thing to observe a holiday.
That's all fact.
By all means,
Just
love
your
yourself.
family and your
Oh.
no need gifts.
But look, I'm woke 24/7.
That's good, dog.
How y'all doing today?
We're good, dog.
Good. Let's see what we can find today.
Thank you for today.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes,
sir.
Yes, dog.
Is that me going in and out or somebody else?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure on this end. Audio, check. Yep.
Sunday. Everybody woke up the holiday.
We good. Let me mute all of you all. There we go. But if you have a question, you are more than welcome to hop on. I just want to mute the outside noise because sometimes people come on, they don't know they're muted, and then we hearing personal stuff. All right, let's go. Let's see what we have. Last week was a good week. If you took some of the ideas that we have. And speaking of ideas, that's what I want you all to understand. These are ideas. I'm not saying, hey, take these trades. I'm saying, hey, these are potential setups. If they meet the criteria that you have set for you to enter a trade, by all means, take them. That's all these are. I say every Sunday, all of these trade or pairs that you see on the right are not for me to trade. No, these are potential setups for you guys. If you like what you see, if they meet your parameters, if they're within your trading balance, by all means, take the trade. You only need about 1, 2, maybe 3 good trades for the week, and you should be done if you're exercising discipline. So let's go ahead and get started because I have a meeting at 3 to help some new customers get set up. And I want to make sure I'm on time for that. And then I do a call at 4. So it's going to be a busy, productive day. So let's start with USD JPY. I just saw this earlier, so I added it to the list. It's already in the zone, people. It's already ready to go. Let me show you why I say this. If we go up to a larger time frame, this is the daily. Look at this downtrend. It's in a downtrend. It has already come back to take out these areas of liquidity. Where's my dollar sign? There it is. That was taken out. So it came back to get this. Now it's already primed for the taking. Look at that. Dropped, came back, retested. It may come back, but I don't think so. So again, it's already ready. This is the 4-hour. If you drop down to the 15, it's even prettier. So there you go. And I'll drop all of these after we do this session. So be on the lookout for USD JPY for a massive drop this week. Again, it may come back to retest this area or this area. If it does, be patient, take it down. I don't think it's going to break structure and turn into an uptrend. So be looking for a decent drop on USD JPY for the week. That's going to be beautiful too. USD Chef, same thing. Still in the downtrend for months now. Came up, hit target on a short-term buy for a retest. Look at that. We marked this up last week. Now it's come back to retest this area again. Look for a continuation to the downside. That's what I'm anticipating. If it breaks out of this area, meaning it comes back to retest it, just buy it. So if it breaks beyond this area, which I don't think it will, it'll come back to retest, and I still think it'll drop down. There you go. Beautiful setup. You have Ed spotlighted. Give me 1 second. Okay, we should be good. Back to the screen. So that's USD Chef. Do I have this twice? I sure do. Let me get rid of this one. There we go. So there's the setup for that. Cool. USD CAD. I actually like this for a continuation to the downside as well. That's why I kept the same markup. If you look back right here, we had a little push up and then a drop down. So it dropped, came back, retested. So it picked up liquidity here, came back, and now it's headed down. So I'm looking for it to continue to the downside. Kelvin, welcome. All right, UJ, let's see what we have. Let's go up. Let's do this clean. So on the daily, we are in some consolidation. Excuse me. Let's mark it up here. That's the daily. Right here. For hour. Have a temporary uptrend on the 4 hour. Look at that. Look at that wedge it's forming. Drop down to the 1. We have another uptrend on the 1. So let's see if on EJ we get something like, where is it? This. Let's see if we get something like that on EJ. That's what it's looking like. Let's go back to the daily. Yep. So on EJ, oh, come on now. Let's do my pivots. Perfect. Right here. This is what we're looking for on EJ if it breaks out. If not, if it rejects here, as a matter of fact, let's do a zone. This is on the 1 hour. So this is our area of interest right in here. Could come up. That's not enough. Area of interest is this zone with this gray box. Let's see how EJ responds around this short-term trend line. If it breaks out, we could potentially catch, let's say from here. Yep. This is used a bit more sloppy than I like. So I'm going to take that one off. Let's get rid of these pivots. Here we go. Here's our zone right in here. This is a potential sell. Potential sell zone. This is a potential buy zone. You have to be patient on this one though, because this is kind of choppy for most people. But if it breaks out, this will be your first target to the upside. If it breaks below this trend line, wait for a retest up and take it down. And this will be a potential target. Second target, if it breaks down, will be right in this noise in here. Third target would be this double. Love the doubles. So let's use the fibs to get better view. There's the last low right here. Bringing out my fib tube. I am going from this body down to the previous swing. Perfect. Target right here. Now let's clean up some of this noise. Come on, delete. There we go. Now we can get rid of that. And we have potential targets based on the fibs. There you go. That's EJ. There we go. It looks better. And if you have questions as I mark these up, please ask. A lot of times I'm in my head and I may be thinking something that maybe you all could use. This is my HFX markup, so let me get rid of this stuff. Just to show you what I was doing. Every time we got a morning star. Took that trade, so that's why you see that stuff. All right. So we are in. We're in a downtrend overall, but we're in a temporary uptrend. So let's see what we can find from here. Don't really like this at all. But if you want to look at some things, If it breaks out to the upside, target right here. Let's see if that's even worth it. Okay. Then it may retest this one. Personally though, I would be looking for a rejection here, back down. Because we have a lower high, then another lower high, this area here. So I would be looking for a sell here all the way back down into these areas and beyond. Look at that. Just above. So 1 to 5 risk to reward on AUD cat. AUD chef, I was about to say, should be pretty similar. So the buy zone would be the break and retest here. If you trade breakouts, sell zone, same place. So look for a rejection at the buy zone. If it breaks, take it up to the targets that are already marked. If it rejects, take it down. So potential here. Potential here. No, does not have to hit all of these. Yeah, I like that too. That's AUD chef. Key areas right in here. If you look, all of the AUD pairs are exhibiting pretty much the same pattern. I think this is going to continue to the upside. So I'm gonna leave this as is because this was the buy zone. Now you can get some rejection around this area. Let's see how it looks on the daily. All right, nothing in sight. There we go. Yep. Leave that as is up to this potential second target. GU hit targets. So let's start over. Let's see what we have. What's that? High drawings. Okay. On the daily. Swing here. Taking my fibs from where the body is down to the body of this swing low. If it continues to the upside, target the fib areas. There's your buy zone right there. Here's your sell zone right here. Target the fibs. target, 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 because this area right in here is what we would be looking to retest anyway. Now let's clean it up. Sorry about that. Sell zone, target, target. So family, you see me do a lot of different things. I incorporate various strategies that I've learned along the way. When I have trouble identifying potential entries, exits, that's when I resort to the fibs, and then I base my criteria on the fib levels. Remember, I think it was last week, it may have been last week, when I told you around the 50 to 618 area, and on the flip side, the 382 area. Those are the areas that you see for my entries and exit. My entries. So let me do it again. Took the fib from the swing high to the swing low. See, 618, between 0.5, 618 area. So if price decides to continue up, my buy zone is at the 1 on the fib level. My next area of interest, my target, is the fib level, the 1.25. If price rejects, then my sell area is this zone here down to the fib levels. Simple. Follow the fib levels. Yes, going forward or backward is the same on the fib levels. The reason you saw me go top to bottom is so I can have 0 on the bottom. That's the only difference. If that makes sense. See, if I go bottom to top, 1 is at the bottom, 0 is at the top, but the levels are the same. Remember the 382 and the 618 are the same values, just opposite directions. Same magnitude, opposite directions. Cool. All right, that's GEU. GJ, similar. That vertical line is what we called on last week's sessions. The buy took off, headed to target 1. I think it will continue in that direction. This markup, I am not changing. Same thing. The only difference I would do is I would take a sell at a higher position. So like right now. So you could look forward to potentially come back to this area for a retest. Put this above. Look for a retest in that area. If it does not break, continue to the upside, which I think it will do. So I'm not changing that. AG, let's look at it. It's simple. That's on the daily. Drop to the 4. There we go. Simple markups. Break, retest, buy. Reject, sell. Very simple. Target. Let's do this again. See all of this activity right here? This is your previous swing low. This wouldn't be a swing low because it's still above this area. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense in the chat. So price came all the way here and swung back to this area. Came up, it came down, but this low didn't break this low. So I'll take my fib from this low to this high. Body to body. See how price respects these certain areas? So this will be your first target. This will be a longer term target. But what you do is you target areas price has already been along the way. Cool, I'm glad that made sense. So on the sale here, you can target along the way. So let's bring this down one. And let's put one right here. And then if you want to bring it lower, you can take that field level. There you go. Now you clean it up by removing the field. Gold. Broke the 618, hit the target below. Now it's back within this zone. So let's see if we can clean this up and make it make sense. All right. So this was here we go. Swing low. Watch this. In this swing, it came up, came back to this area, swung up, came back to the same area. So this is our swing low. These lows are not high, are not lower than this low. So I'm coming from this area to here. Take my fib. This is on the daily too, so we'll look at it on the 4. Come here, right in this area. Look at this, the 618. Look at all of this activity right in here. So I will box this. Let's box it to the 0.5. There we go. Now this is big because this is on the daily, so I'll drop down and do it again. I'm just showing you how price came up, came back to the 618.5 area, right in that zone. It's never perfect. You're looking for the zone. So I'll put the line back right there. Let's remove this. Now let's see what we get from this area. Put that field back. Let's do something. This is rough, so right in here. Target. Next target is right here. Next target is right here. This is on the daily. Let's drop to the 4 now. right in here. So here's your sell zone right here. Here's one target. Here's another target. Area of interest. Price is right in this area. If it keeps going, see all of this noise in here? Again, there is no exact area, so you just have to go with your experience and your gut. Here's your target right in here, somewhere in this area. Here's a target.
I had a quick question.
Uh-huh.
So when you had placed the fib on there, you did it on the date, it didn't look like it was wick to wick or body to body, and I was wondering why you did it like that.
It was body to body. It was just hard to see. Let me show you. Because it's daily and there's so much activity. Let me see if I can get it down again. All right. So I came from here to here, right? Here's the body. I'll adjust it because right here. See? Remember I had this area marked. It was on the daily, so it was big. Remember I had this area marked up? That's how I got this zone right in here. See? Between the 618 and the 0.5. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Silver, you don't need a lot of movement to get a lot of money. Oh, this is gold. Silver too. But you don't need a lot of movement to get a lot of money. That's why my targets are so tight. Actually, I'll bring this one to here. So look around this area. When the market opens, there's no telling where price will be anyway. It could be down here. It could be up here. We don't know. So let's come down to the 1 hour. I like to trade gold based on the 4 hour. Because it's, from how I trade, it's more accurate that way. So let's take this up into here. There we go. So here's your breakout area right here. So let's put buy zone. There you go. Let's go. So we did silver. Yep. We did gold. Look at Ripple. So where Ripple is right now. This is not for investing now. This is for trading. If Ripple breaks above this area, here's your target right up in here. And if it breaks above this, you can take it up to 70 cents. $75, that's your sell zone. The point 75 by the fib level, not the price. Fib. And then the 618 on the fib equals your target. And then you can proceed accordingly from there. So I'll leave the fib on there for you to look at it. SPX smashed the targets. So let's start over. Anybody want to volunteer to draw this fib? No? No volunteers? Swing. Who was that? All right, Brandon, let me give you control.
You draw the fib on here from the...
I'm going to let you draw it how you draw it. I was going to draw mine, but I'm going to let you draw it, and then we can learn from you. So let me give you... All right. You should have control of the screen now. Don't be going to my text messages. I'm just playing. Fib is right here. Yes.
All right. So the fib is here.
No, that's the position. Go up.
Is it here?
Go up. Up.
Oh,
Right there. Yep.
But shouldn't we do this? I don't trade SPX, but I'm gonna do it on the daily.
Okay.
Did I click it or no?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's working for me, Doc.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
Now see if you can do it.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's working. I need to make my screen small. Is it reset? It's not resetting.
Let me make it smaller like this.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Why is it not working for me, Doc? What's happening?
Not sure. You should have it.
I don't know why it's not letting me move the screen though. Because I'm clicking on stuff and it's not working for me. Let me just see if I can just draw it here like that. No.
Oh, it's not letting. All right. So tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Okay, so we need to shrink the screen a little bit because I can't even see it.
Okay.
Okay. Can you pull it up? All right, so we're gonna take it from that swing low area.
Where's the swing low around what price?
Let me see. It's a little bit lower than what is at right now. So the 3,300 down some more. Boom, right there.
Right here? Okay. So we're going to take the fib from here to here?
Yeah.
All right.
So now we wanted to retest at that at the 0.75 line here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
So what would this be? Our re-entry?
Yep, for a buy.
Okay. Y'all, if you have TradingView, learn how to set up these templates. And if you need help, let me know and I'll help you. It saves so much time.
Yep. And then
I needed to catch it.
And then we can take it up to that TP at the top at the 1.25.
I'm blaming it on you.
On me? Wait.
Yo, whoa. Can they hear me? Oh,
yeah, we can hear you.
My bad.
It's all right. Love it. This is real stuff. Love it.
Yo, my bad. I missed the whole meeting, so I was blaming somebody. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're good, bro. Right there?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And that's if it breaks through that zone area. But if it retests that buy zone line and breaks through, we want to take it down to that first that first zone right there.
Okay.
The 68 at a sale. And then the next one,
Safe way to do it.
and then that one exactly.
Okay.
Third.
So we'll say TP.
What do you think about that?
Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's remove. I'm with you on the areas. Yep. Only thing with me, and this is cool. From here, this will be my sell. Like I would want it to come back. This will be my first sell right here. Why? Because of this long red candle.
Okay.
So this was the area that it broke out. Whenever you see these long candles, your breakout is beyond that candle. Did that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Now you can trade premium entries down here, absolutely. But if you're a breakout trader, the breakout is beyond this bullish red candle. So this would be my sell zone. I'm with you on everything too. So your buy zone would be the first target. Does that make sense, Brandon?
Yes, I got that.
And then if it retests here and rejects, your first target is where it is right now. And SPX has a tendency to do that. It'll reach a level, it'll fully retrace and come back to that same level. But everything else, I'm right there.
Okay.
Good. Appreciate it.
Doc?
Yes. I see Mitzi didn't understand. Mitzi, can you come on? Are you in a position to come on?
I didn't understand when you said the red candle in case the breakout.
Oh, okay. So let me clean it up and see if I can kind of help you. All right. So you see prices just trending up. So
Are you still on the daily chart?
yes, I'm still on daily. And we can drop down if you want to. So price break comes up, drops, retraces down, comes back to the same area, bounce. But if you look, it tested this area twice. So it broke out, it came back here, broke out again. Look where it came back to. See that?
Yeah.
So whenever you see these big candles, you can use those as areas of breakout. Look at this long red candle right here. So if you mark that, I don't want to put too many lines, but if you see price breaks beyond it and comes back into, it's not going to be exact all the time, but it comes right back to this area and then shoots up. So the breakout is above this high. That's what I mean breakout. So this was a previous high. So it reached this area, it dropped all the way back, and then it broke out beyond this area. Did that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
Can I add something to that, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
So also, when you have those large breakout candles from the bullish or the bearish side, it leaves empty space. So that means the candle's gonna always have to refill that area. So that means price is always just gonna go back to that area and either break out to.
Yep. Good stuff. Appreciate it, ladies. Told y'all these sessions never about me. If you feel that you can contribute, by all means.
Can we go to a lower time?
Mm-hmm. See, it's even more distinct on the lower time frame. See how you have this long candle here? Price came up to meet it, dropped, then broke out of it. And it came right back to it, then broke out of it again. Same here. Big candle. Price came, passed it, came back to it, and broke out. You see that?
Yeah.
Cool. So if you want to clean this up some, you can put your sell right here. That way it takes care of these retest area. So I know this can be confusing, especially if this is your first time. But this is our area of interest right in here. So we're either going to see price break to the upside or come back and retest a previous area. If then, trade on if then. All right, too much going on here. I think this will continue. Let's see. Let's come right in here. 75. Let's clean up all of this. There we go. Had a swing low. We made a new high. We came up, made a lower high, lower high, lower. Slightly different. All right. Target. How did I miss that? Entry. Where it is. Sell. Target. 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 This is a buy zone, not a target. There we go. I'll leave that on too. Good night, Crystal and Ronald. I like German 30 as it is. I was marking this up after the fact, but as you can see, US 30 hit every target that we had. So let's clean it up. Let's take it where it is. It was a breakout. High, low. Let's take it from here to here. Let's see if we can get in between that. Right in here. My sell zone would be right here. And then I'm taking the fibs going down. Target. 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 Perfect. Clean it up. Take my pivots off. Take that off. It's already in the buy area. All right. So that's all of the markups we have. I'll drop them in the chat. I know I had a request to look at Bitcoin, so we'll do that. BTC, TCUSD, Bitfinex. Here we go. High, last swing low is right in this area. So let's take the fib from, again, this is rough, to right in here. Came up, 382, bounced around, shot up, 75, bounced around. So our next area, our next potential target is around 54 to 55 grand. So the next trade is the breakout here for a buy zone or the rejection to this area. Right in here. So you can trade the breakout or you can trade the retest. So this will be my sell zone. So let me get rid of this fib right quick. This will be my sell zone right here. Or the rejection. You can sell the rejection back to this area. So you can get a small, or you can come here. This will also be a retest area and a target. I think we will get it to come back around the 30,000s though. So there you go. So I'll drop these in the chat. Let's prepare for a good week. I got to get to my meeting to help people get set up. So as always, appreciate you guys. Let's be patient. Let's be disciplined. Let's have a wonderful trading week. And I'll see y'all in the chats.